We got Zac Tucci and Thomas Kelly at the stripe. Tucci out of Carolina made his debut last week.
Thomas Kelly looks like a Spartan warrior, doesn't he?
Put him in a toga.
The Tooch, no relation to Stanley. Great athlete. You see him here? Look at his mobility.
And the rookie wins the opening draw, takes a shot, and Blaze reared and gobbles it up. Save number 1 for Big Blaze between the pipes.
Hoover played at Newman. Where's Newman?
D3 outside of Philly, I believe. Here's what I know about Chase Frazier. He's back, and his mullet is back. Big lion tattoo on his left arm. It's the same level of hair. It's a doppelganger.
It's Mikey Schlosser and RJ are separated at birth. They're really twins.
Especially under.
It's a big night for both these teams. 0-3. You got to stop the bleeding.
Waterdogs win the face-off. Let's go down to Sheehan with more on Towers. But before we do that, Rylan Reese with a pole goal. His first of the year. Straight from the wing to the house.
He's from the far northwest, British Columbia. Played at Stony Brook. He's a member of Team Canada, and this is what he does best. From carpet to back of the net in a blink. He's got amazing hands, the ability to corner. He reads the defense, disrespected. And then this shot's, the long stick really helps his angle. He kind of shoots around the goaltender, Blaze Reardon. Great start for the Dogs.
That's 2 goals in 12 seconds for Waterdogs. This time Chaos wins the draw with Thomas Kelly. See you pulling out the advanced stat, Q. ISO goals. Vineyard Vines power play for Waterdogs. Let's go down to Sheehan with Connor Kelly.
He's going on right now in the field.
All right, Connor Kelly out there for the power play. Andy Towers and co again. They started last year 0-3. This was the place where they turned it around. Homewood Field. They won. Ended up finishing 7-2, including a win in the championship game. Let's go back down to Sheehan with Connor Kelly.
Well, now I got you first.
I'm a big fan of QR codes.
Big fan of the home button as well. Saw Andy Copeland there. Sheehan's got more on him.
Guys, even though it's 6-1, Copeland told his team, it doesn't feel like we've played great offense yet, but it's really looking for them to perform better in
Season debut for him tonight. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and everybody knows his name in the PLL and the Chaos. He's got those 5 Bandits teammates on the roster. A couple of them not playing tonight. Tioga Nanticoke and Chris Cloutier didn't make the trip, but 4 Bandits have suited up for Chaos tonight.
Blaze can't believe it. Use the earth. Rip it, rip it. Let the ground be your friend. He puts that out in front of the crease and watch the ricochet off this turf. Potential screen as well. Having a night, Connor Kelly coming out of your pocket, and then it hits the turf, and it's just going to kick a little.
Doing it himself, Thomas Kelly. Right off the face-off, Kelly says, I got this.
Gee, Kelly, the 29-year-old. Looks like he's gassed. It was worth it. The old school black cleats. Rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling through the defense. He made up his mind right here. There's no turning back. You see his bloody knees and sweat. This guy was out of lacrosse for a bunch of years. He fought his way back.
He really does look like he belongs in the movie. He really does look like he belongs in the movie 300.
He does.
6 seconds between goals. And it's back to a 5-goal edge for the Dogs. Mac O'Keefe is saying, hey, enough talk about these Canadian guys. Penn State grad out of Syosset, New York. Makes it 8-4 Waterdogs. Let's go down to Sheehan now.
Mac, can I grab you real quick? What'd you see on that shot?
Ben Randall, the first Buckeye ever to go back-to-back first-team All-American. It'll be chaos ball after the face-off.
Led the Buckeyes to that final back in 2017 against Maryland. He's got
5 at halftime. They've got 24 minutes left with a bunch of dynamic players on offense, including their face-off guy, Thomas Kelly, who wins another one. Remember, the Waterdogs carry over about 20 seconds from that Vineyard Vines power play from the first. Jared, that's brought to you by Sun Chlorella, powering the athletes under the helmet.
No, he's right. Remember when he changed levels earlier and Blaze made a great save on him?
Yeah. And Brown is so comfortable here.
He's got options. He's got answers. He's got variety to change the look for a goalie who he feels maybe. So he makes a beeline to the front.
It's a heck of a dime from Kieran McCardle. Those two guys just have some telepathy going on.
Andy Copeland called it a love connection.
Yeah. Pole goal again. Rylan Reese, you bet. That's another 2 points. These Waterdogs look like the Golden State Warriors with all these long balls. Another face-off win for Zac Tucci. Tucci does it himself.
I thought the best game of the year was the women's national championship, the one you mentioned.
I'm with you.
Sold out. First time on ESPN. Went down to the last minute. The colors, the competitive nature of the game, it was fantastic.
Dead even at the stripe, 9-9. Tucci's back in there. Mac O'Keefe is with Sheehan downstairs.
Netanya Israel. Next World Championships in San Diego next summer. Ryan Brown and Hopkins alone. There's no reason to think that a Sowers to Brown combo could be one of the best in the league.
Fancy passing from Chaos.
You have to find Ryan Brown at
Stoked watching this tonight because we know about the love connection, as Andy Copeland describes it, between Kieran McCardle and Ryan Brown. Throw Michael Sowers back into the mix, and man, this can be a really potent offense. You throw in the midfield with a guy like multiple 2-pointers.
That will get you in the running for Player of the Week, no doubt.
Oh yeah. Get some votes.
One of my favorite moments is coming here, back to Baltimore, the hometowns of a lot of our pros. Colin Heacock, gonna watch him play tomorrow, and guys like Matt Rambo, who I went to Maryland with, watching him ball out today. It's just a pleasure.
It's great to be back in the town of Baltimore. And you got your start just down the road, your high school boys.
Compared to this,
I mean, last week they had a lead on Chrome, who's still undefeated, but they just couldn't finish. They're finishing tonight. This is like Rocky. Stop, throw the towel. Two-bomb. Face-off win for CJ Costabile. Sharp angle shot. Chase Frazier. Where's Sherwin Williams? Q, how about that painted corner?
he taped it up, spackled it, painted it. Interesting that the Chaos are going with CJ Costabile for the bulk of these face-offs. The trail check prevents Costabile from taking the 2, so he moves it on.
This team started 0-4 in 2020. Their fourth loss was to Waterdogs. That team went all the way to the championship game in 2020 in the bubble.
Fortify your spot in the lineup. Guarantee yourself a paycheck down the road when you play as hard and as well as he has tonight. There are others who potentially have put themselves in jeopardy.